Hmm. I should do it. Testing one, two. There we go. All right. So you guys should be able to hear me now. Get this thing going. Sitting up here watching BRG charge up 74%. Of course, again, this is another Monday. I also have quite a salty taste in my mouth for CALT. Woke up this morning and it is up to $26.64. My original buy price was down here in the 22s down here, but after seeing all this crazy movement up and down and getting shut down like that, I got out of the position, but then it gaps up on Monday, which is insane. But it has super low volume. If it can't compete on the day, I'm not going to be looking to trade it. Last time I just jumped into it and it wasn't good. I just jumped into it thinking, okay, volume's gonna come in, which it did a little bit, but it just wasn't enough. So definitely, it's gonna have to compete on the day to get my attention. But for right now, the top mover is BRG, and then see PRPL, which is a little bit higher float. So we will see what's gonna go on this morning. Hmm. Let's see. Why is BRG up to this morning? Blue Rock Residential Growth REIT REIT to be acquired by affiliates of Blackstone. That's why. Blackstone is already a huge company. So that one may let me on a 10-year chart, this thing's already over all-time highs. So it's gonna probably be the main one on the day moving. See if we can get that explosion at the open. And I need to charge my phone. Okay. Where we go? Actually, oh, there it is. BRG is definitely going on the watch. Definitely gonna watch out that sell off because anybody that's holding that is definitely selling at the open. or maybe not, because it did push off from the 14 all the way up to the 27. So maybe they won't sell. Maybe they'll hold and it'll hold the price up. I'd love to see. It's got plenty of volume. We'll have to see what the volume counters look like on the open. Will they tighten up real fast, or will they be able to open up? Will it start gapping? Above the 200 moving average on the daily chart. Everything looks real good. Mm-mm. ERG starting to pull back. Come over here to Street Smart. Don't really see anything else that I really want to watch that has news like BRG. The volume candles here on the 5-minute seem to be ramping down on the buying volume. We see that red bar coming in. We definitely got to see that downside movement on this one. What's up, Lauren? Getting it in, getting it in. Give this thing plenty of time to do what it's gonna do. 10 minutes left to the bell. If it pushes even higher, there's no way to buy up there because it's gonna be so high and so extended. It's already broke way over the previous high, which was $16, almost up to 20, going up to $30. But it is slowing down up here, so they'll be looking for a floor probably at the open. Where will this thing dive to? What's up, Ruben? This thing still wants to push out. Has a top right now of the 27.53. Hopefully it starts getting some heavy short pressure soon. Appreciate that, Ruben. Yeah. How was y'all's weekend? Was y'all's weekend quite nice. Did you get to indulge in any Witcher episodes or anything else? Because The Witcher just opened back up, and I was definitely on that this weekend. Um, this is not a sponsored video. With this price range, I would like to see at least 5 million trade to give us a really good volume story on this one, because you never know. This thing has such good news, but I'm feeling the pressure. Why do I like BRG? Did you see the news? BRG over here, Blue Rock Residential Growth Rate REITs to be acquired by the affiliates of Blackstone Real Estate. Now, I don't know if that's Blackstone Real Estate themselves. They said the affiliates, so that's kind of questionable news anyway. With them saying that affiliates of, let me pull up the other one. Where is it? The affiliate. There we go. Yeah, but with them being affiliates of, I want to see what kind of action happens out of the open to confirm whether they're like real concrete or what. Because I know BlackRock is a huge investment uh, acquisition type company. They like buying up stuff. Um, but yeah, that's the news on that one. But I don't know. I don't know about that affiliate thing. That's the only downside that I saw in the news. I was like, why is it the affiliates? Who are these affiliates? BlackRock Residential acquired by affiliates of Blackstone Real Estate. Uh, anything else? New York under terms. See, they're not really saying who these affiliates are, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I'm just gonna see on the open if this thing wants to crack down or not. But I guess Blackstone is the key word in this news report, which has everybody over here. And I'm just watching. And plus, this one does have the most volume that I like in my area. But we'll see. See how much it wants to drop. It has 5 minutes left until the open, and we will see what it wants to do. Yeah, one life. That's another point. BRG. Let me do my little research on these boys at BRG. 26 million. Their summary. Okay. Fourth quarter dividends on common stock. So they do have this nice dividend, I guess, on their common stock of 7.625% on Series C cumulative something. But that was 10 days ago, and it's just now getting up. They have this residential 3.6 billion deal. Gary V is releasing a project called Book Games on Immutable X. Is that is he his own project? Is he separate from well, I guess he would be separate from any other projects. Nice. Let me see. BRG. Let's see if this thing crashes on the hype. Has a shelf registration for November 2021. November 18th, 2021. So that's questionable ethics as well. BRG. Short percent increase by 45%. Yeah, we'll see. We got like 2 minutes to the open. I'm not in any rush to take any trades because BRG has pretty much stole the show for right now. What's up, Daniel B? Welcome to the asylum. Oh man. A minute 30 seconds. I'll be watching the scanners to see if anything else pops up, but as of now, we'll just watch BRG either crash and burn or go to the moon. Got a minute left. This thing is super extended from the 1538 all the way up to the 27s. Has room all the way back down to like the 22 area. It looks like on the 9 EMA, 2140. Market about to open. Let's see what BRG does on the open. About to look real nasty. Let's see it. Already tightening up. Where's that range? Where does it want to go? Already tightening up. That does not look good. Oh. Yeah, wow, that open was weak. Nobody wants to take it in one direction or the other. Here comes the dump. Will it be able to break down the 2631? Getting bought up, throwing a little wick, getting going. Okay. Will it snatch down? Of course it will. 2703s. It's like it wants to get on up on that hype. Ooh. Getting crushed right now. Not seeing anything else just yet. It's looking like it wants to play ball. All right, here comes a little bit more red. Nice little bull trap up there after that first minute. Will it break down this 2650 level now? Perfect short though, if it does. Really don't like the way it's trading though. Hasn't reached a million on any of the bars today. A million trades. I want to see what stock is going to compete today. Not looking for those low volume movers, even if they have great news. One Life, did you see CALT gap up today? That was so trash. We gotta look at it. CALT, man, that thing. I was looking at it down here in this range, 23, but it came up in every single time. It was just getting busted by the shorts. And then it gaps up today to 26.41. I was like, you know what? That's trash. I don't even want to trade that. Trash. Not even getting true trading on it. But we will give all of these stocks some nice time to play around today. Popping back off that bottom again. Let's look at this scanner over here. VRS. Trash movement. Low volume. Will anybody be ready to play today? Back over to Street Smart. This thing's taking a long time to start crashing. It's getting all those longs in here before it goes down. Through the 2650 is the point to break. I guess they're probably realizing now that this is just the affiliates of Blackstone and not Blackstone himself. What's up, Lori? Finally seeing some red on the 5-minute. Red on the day would be 2632. And it isn't even up 1% on the day yet. So kind of struggling all throughout this open. Forming a little flat top up here. We'll see if it can get back below the 2680. 2680 is looking like that point it needs to push below. So looking like it wants to push out of there a little bit to the pre-market highs, getting a little rejection off that 2743. Will it get more rejection here? There's a little bit more rejection off that top. So this will be the resistance. Now it's going back red. Waiting and watching. Where's that fall? Needs to break and hold the 2675. So there goes the 75s. Trying to hold there with small share size. There's the break. About to go red on the day. VRS6. Are you guys seeing anything else that is popping up here? I am not. Nothing with volume or anything. So this one may be a wait till later on. Because this thing has tightened up so much since the open. These huge bars back here covering dollars, 23 up to the 79, and now look how tight this got on the open. Couldn't even move. Let's see, 26.35, 20, almost $1 movement on the first candle, which is ridiculous. I don't think that news is going to be able to hold up. Let's also look at the SPY continuing to dump. I did not realize it was dumping that hard again. Actually gapped down this morning from the 460 level down to the 454. I drew this line. I don't know when I drew this line, but it's definitely was a bottom for it. We'll see if it finally breaks that 440. But it's definitely getting some movements down there. Okay, BRG finally got the crack out. Break into new lows. SOPA in a halt. SOPA. SOPA is in a halt. SOPA shares halted. SOPA shares tech stocks. So it broke that pre-market high. Let me see. Let me go and look up SOPA real quick. Nice little low float. Actually, wait a minute. No shelf registrations. Halted at 935. Trading bots or flash loans. I definitely do not know about flash loans, but I definitely have seen trading bots instantiated, but I've never really tried to use a trading bot. I think they're a little bit more effective if you're not. I mean, I've seen people do day trading, but it's just so fast and so much sentiment from people, real live people. It's just one of those things that you can't log into your Street Smart Edge. You might want to check that. Let me go and see if Street Smart Edge is down. Street Smart. I mean, down detector. Let's see if they're having problems over here at Street Smart. Oops. I guess that'll be good enough. Nope. Gotta be more specific. Charles Schwab. Okay, no reporting as of yet. Well, very low reports right now. Don't see anything else showing any problems though. This is 14 days ago. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Is Street Smart Edge the same as Charles Schwab, or is it two different entities? I think it's the same. Okay, Street Smart Edge. Down detector. Down detector. Okay. Well, I guess it is in one, so I did go to the right one. They just have let's see how many reports they have. They have what, 4 baseline reports, which is like nothing. Usually if there's a problem, this thing will spike through the roof. Live outage reported. Let's see. Where are those outages? Don't see any. It's saying no current problems at the moment. We'll check back later on. Sometimes if you start having problems, it'll pop up later on. But anyway, let me continue watching. SOPA was the one I was watching. Did SOPA have any kind of crazy? Nope, they're not registered over here just yet. What was the news on SOPA? SOPA announces additional. You may want to log out of your Street Smart Edge and log back in. Or you may want to check that, make sure that whatever system or OS you're using is fully updated, and then try to log in again. That may fix your problem. I forgot what time SOPA halted. SOPA halted at 9:35. It's been 10 minutes. Should be opening up at the 35 or the 45:53 here. Would be a 10-minute halt. So we'll see what it wants to do. There's the open right there. Gapping on up there. I just don't see any news on SOPA why it would be making this move. Back into a halt. Hmm. Why? Hmm. It's a weird one. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So where could SOPA go? All right, halt time on SOPA. 9 946.36. Is that right? Yeah. 946.36. Should be opening up at the 51.36. No real rhyme or reason to why it's going up. Yeah, Daniel B, it's just not looking. I mean, but it's a Monday morning. You know, people come off with trigger fingers and everything, so I'm just not seeing anything as well. CALT, CALT coming on down. No volume to speak of. All right, so yeah, we'll just watch these two, BRG and SOPA, see what they do throughout the day. BRG has closed up its range so much. Barely moving 2 or 3 cents now, but constantly grinding down. All right, 51. It should be opening up in a couple seconds. Okay, maybe a little bit longer halt than expected on this one. Yeah. 46. So we'll look for the 56.36 on this one. See if it starts getting shorted through the floor. BRG has so much room down that it can go. Sava taking a absolute dump down. SAVA. See that launching down there. Not looking great. Has a downtrend on the 5-minute. Below the 200 moving average, just going on down there. Had a bottom here back at the 38.06, which it definitely broke down by 25 cents. But yeah, Saba taking a nice little detour down. What else we got? GBTC. BFRI. Still looking like not good. Wait, did I type that right? BFRI. BFRI. Still chopping around, being itself. So we will see. Take a look at the first 2 days of SOPA open as an IPO. Did it open up higher? Yeah, I don't like this. This thing is no, it didn't open up higher. Halted there once. Boom, threw a wick down and then halted again. So it should be opening up in a minute. Nah, Daniel B, that's the scary part about BRG is that the people that put in whatever that 3.6 billion, they're affiliates of BlackRock, but they didn't say that they are or they are directly in contact with BlackRock. That was a scary part on that one with BRG, and that's why I think that the range closed up so much on this one because it's not, the news is kind of how do you say, it is weird news to say, oh, this isn't BlackRock, this is the affiliates of BlackRock, and it's up from the $15 all the way up here to the 27 just on the affiliates. So I think what it was the keyword BlackRock was hitting those bots, and that's what got it going up here. SOPA is going to be opening, or it did just open up. Shooting up there again, halted again. BFRI, still back and forth. And that's like Ruben was talking about with the bots. Some people program dictionary words that are hot in the market, like BlackRock or different company names, or it could be like cancer or something like that. And they program those bots to go out there as soon as that news drops. they get in. And so, I don't want to get caught in something that's just hyped up based on uh algorithmic speculation, I guess would be the word. Still got so far down it can go. Green on the day for BRG will be back over the 2650s, and I don't think it can do it. BRF making a mighty move back down from the 770s, kind of double topped up there and back to the 730s, 40-cent drop. This one gapped up what, $3 here from the 440s up to the 740s, 750 level. $3 gap up. No kind of real trading going on in here, just like, if you're gonna be in, but it's a very dangerous thing because it has no reason to be up 125%. Absolutely no reason. But we're gonna start seeing if we can see some trend lines hold around CCALT. Did it ever start getting some volume or no? Nah, leaving that one alone. No volume over there. VFR going on down. This one just floating around this range, getting some bulls in here. If it breaks down that 26, it's not going to be looking too good. And look at the volume. The volume has absolutely fell off all the way down. Not looking too good. What's up, GD? There's a little movement down there. Like I said, this looks like a bull trap, still red on the day, facing that VWAP was at the 25.98, 26 level. It came up there, bumped that, and then, making a quick move down. So we'll see if that can get some continuation through this bottom of the 26, 30 cents away. Will it move down more to the downside or to the upside? Will it start opening up? SOPA, on the other hand, is supposed to be open up. Now, SOPA has been going into 10-minute halts every single time. Let's see. 9:56:56. So if it's a 5-minute halt, it'll be opening up at 9 or 10:01:56. So in 50 something seconds. Or if it's a 10-minute halt, it'll be 10:05 or no 10:06:56. So we'll see which one it does. Should be opening up here in like 30 seconds, 20 seconds. Watching which ticker? One Life. Which ticker? Oh, you're talking about BRG. Why am I watching it? I'm watching the fall. I want to see it fall. That was the only reason I was watching it. I want to see it break down at 26 and start opening up to the downside. SOPA was the one that we were watching gap up here, which it did not just open up. So it's probably another 10-minute halt on SOPA. BRFI continuing down. Maybe Sopa will get some kind of news drop after it's done going up. Let's see. Halt resumption. 10 minutes, that'll be the 10:06:56. So in 2 minutes, 2 minutes, Sopa will be popping up, popping open. We'll see if it can start falling. But it has no reason. So I'm just watching this one. I really don't even think I'll trade it. With no news, just gapping up for no reason. It's just too much risk. It's low float, but sometimes, trading low floats like this, they'll grind up for you and do all that, but is the risk worth it? Is the risk worth? Oh, also, let me go and check the IPOs for today as well. Actually, I'll wait till SOPA opens up and then we'll go and check out the IPOs. $10:06:56. Well, since we have a little bit of time, the only IPO that's still up here was NXGL. I was watching for this one to open on Friday. Did not open. I really don't think it's going to be good. Not as good as they want it to be, but it may give some moves. It is low float. Man, One Life, you are a wolf. You're a wolf, man. I hear you growling from here. I'm about to take that and get killed. One Life with the peer pressure. Too bad peer pressure doesn't exist for me. You know, doesn't exist. One Life. All right, so soap is about to be opening up in like 40 seconds. Is it going to crash and burn? Will it hit the 8 and just bounce down hard? 06:56. See what it's got. Opening there. What's that red gonna look like? Still pumping up. Are they ready to sell it? Still pushing it. Will it get $9? 150% up. There's no way. No way. This thing has to get some actual trading in it for it to give a proper setup. What's the bottom of this candle? Bottom of this candle, breakdown of the 750. Let's see what it does here. Coming on down, baby. Probably gonna halt going down, to be honest. Let's see if it halts going down here. Yep, 731 halt. Waiting for the indicator to pop up there. Are we halted? Are we in a halt? There it is, trading halted. BRFI going on down there. So everything kind of looking you know, not too good. Still waiting on the breakdown of the 26 over here. But yeah, just playing it safe this morning. Not seeing much make the moves that we're used to. Giving it plenty of time today. That may be why. Let me go over here. Yeah, SOPA is just, that's a money taker right there on SOPA. Get you trapped in there, you get 1,000 shares, and now you're down, you know, $1.31 per share, and now you're suffering. 70. Um, PTPI to see how it reacts over potential 350 area. PTPI. Let's go check that out. It's a little extended. Has a that ceiling is like right there. 383 possible, but it may come down, and that's only a 40 cent gain that it can get. I wouldn't do it. And it's not that volatile. It's barely over, not even over 10%. It's just at 10%. So I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. Does it have a reason to do anything though? PTPI? Nope, no news. I don't think the risk reward is there. Because you can possibly get that 40 cents or 30 cents there. I mean, if you take big enough size, maybe, but you gotta, this thing is extended on the 5 and the 15. It gave a pullback here on the first candle, but where's the new bottom? I mean, the first candle pullback was 294, and we haven't seen another true pullback yet, and it can be anywhere. So I would be careful. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. All right. Where were we? BRFI. Oh, I hate this stock, man. That stock always grinds around and messes people up. SOPA did open up here, but I think it's got a lot of movement down coming to it. And it's really not one of those that can bounce heavy. You see how the ranges have closed up on it. It's moving. This candle right here was from the 44 down to the what, $7. So it's moving down in its size of candles to the upside. Let's see if it opens up to the downside. Can it break down that $7 level? Huge top and tail on both the 15-minute and the let me add PTPI over here so we can watch that one as well. PTPI. Still having a little bit of a pullback. Lower volume as well. Can it compete on the day? SOPA 20 cents away from breaking down that bottom there. BRG just not doing anything, has tightened down so much, so unpredictable. Could blast off in either direction. And I'm thinking it's going to be going down, but we never know. BRFI. Yeah, Daniel B. Mondays are, but Mondays are usually those days that you'll come in and lose a lot of money because everything is so unpredictable. You never know what's real, what's fake. There's so much hype. So many mistakes can be made, man. I try my best not to FOMO into anything that looks. I try to read up and kind of look at things and think of things objectively rather than subjectively, and kind of insert as much logic as I can into it so I don't, get ate up. PTPI just needs to break down this 341. Only 4 cents away. Definitely not making its way up anytime soon. Let's start seeing if we can see any kind of uptrends building here. Any kind of trend lines we can kind of map out. Definitely don't have one here. BRG, any kind of trend line? Nah. PTPI, no kind of trend line, needs a new bottom. Probably going to get shorted down. BFRI, see a little bit, just a little bit right through there. But it has had multiple days to go up and it's always throwing wicks. So if it drops below this trend here, which is the $6.99, $7, yeah, I'm not going to touch it. $7 is not where we want to see it go. This one getting on down to $7 as well. BRG taking all day to break down. I see PTPI breaking that 350, getting that push. Let's see if it can consolidate up here or will it fall. Still not that volatile. It is up 10%. Only 3 million shares traded on it. So can it compete? And another thing I didn't check, what was the float on PTPI? Is it let's see, PTPI. Okay, low float as well. PTPI. No shelf registrations or anything. Got over 50, but immediately slowed down over that 50. Short percentage float is 55.87%. So wow, that means for every 100 shares, 55 of them are being shorted. That is definitely some pressure there. We'll see if they can knock it back through the 340 down here. SOPA trying to pull back up, but I am not going to get tricked into that one. Has given back 30% of its profits. The hour chart on SOPA, big red. If it breaks down that 680 level, it'll probably be going down. BRG getting a little bit of green there. Has a little bit, only 38 cents off of the, let me see, trend here. So it's got a little bit of a trend, but I would like it to test this trend, go up a little bit, test this trend, and confirm the trend line. There's a little explosion there, but I'm still not trusting it. I want to see it get a definite trend line. Throwing a wick up there. See if this thing gets shorted down and can it hold this trend. BFRI about to go red on the day. SOPA falling down as well. Okay. All right, yeah. Let's watch BRG for a definite trend line. Getting shorted. Will it break the trend? Ooh, heavy short. Lower lows will not be good on this one. 26.25 is the area right now that it does not need to break. GRTX, Lori called out. GRTX giving a nice little grind up 37%. Citigroup's adjust Galera Therapeutics price target to 20 from 11. Okay, well that thing has it has to get over 10 first. Maintains a buy on Galera Therapeutics and raise the price target. Okay, so it's just a Citigroup raised the buy rating or the price target up to 20. That's the news on that today. What is that float looking like? On GRTX. Statistics. Float 10.53 million in the float. Market cap. Okay, so yeah, it may be a grinder throughout the day. Has not given any intraday pullbacks. Started down here to 330 and just has been pushing. So we'll add that to the watch as well. GRTX. Get a nice little push out there. What did PTPI end up doing as well? Went up there to the 50s, kind of didn't go anywhere after that. BRG still struggling over this trend. Trying to get green on the day. Just not having a whole lot of luck there. Will it break down to 26.25? BFRI did end up breaking down the trend. So not liking that at all. I'll remove that one. Going back under the daily chart trend as well. Break of the 7 is pretty much over with for that one. SOPA coming on down as well. BRG got this nice little long trend. Will it be able to hold that trend? What is the volume looking like here? Volume came all the way down to 200,000 on this candle. New candle just opened up. Will it break the bottom? 26.25. GRTX trash. PTPI, another 10 cents out there. Like I said, that possibility is at 385. Can it break the 385 or will it face a lot of resistance up here? Resistance. 70s. Will it touch that 385 level up here? 73. Very extended at this point. Very extended. So we're starting to see some of them open up and try to become that obvious stock on the day. This one slowed down too much. It's not really challenging anymore. Still has a lot of room down that it can go all the way down to the 6 for test levels. Also on SOPA, pretty big daily pullback there. That top and tail is giving back $2 here. So not looking too good. GRTX continuing to push up. Waiting and watching. Okay, it's up here at the 80s. Let's see if it'll get a rejection at the 85. 85 was the level to beat. or 80 was the level to beat. Touching the 85s, will it get a big rejection down here? Yep, right off that 80 level. Okay, so BRBG, whatever, needs to consolidate up this trend line. Has a bottom here of the 2635. I need to see a red candle above the trend line. Close above this 26 level. GRTX pumping back down, touch that 450 level. It's under the 200 moving average, but hey, may give some more moves later on. PTPI rejected off that 80 level that I called out. Getting ready to go down. One Life, you had the right idea for real. That 350 break, but it was only 30 cents. So I guess if you took really big size, like maybe 5,000 shares, you probably made some good money right there. I don't even know if you took the trade, but definitely got their rejection up there at those 80s. SOPA, still not super interesting. Seeing a red candle here. Want to see it either break the trend line or hold the trend line. What you want to do, buddy? Super flat, though. What does the hourly chart look like on BRG? Still nice and green on the hourly chart. 26.25 still the break point. Want to see it test that 26.25, or will it go lower? Will it break down all of this and break down the $26 level? GRTX still has not given any pullbacks on the 15-minute. Just been going higher, up $1.30. The question is it worth it? SOPA coming on down as well. Pretty much gone through the beginning of the market and everything is kind of looking weak on Monday. PTPI trying to push up against this this selling pressure downwards. We'll see if it goes ahead and breaks down at 350. This thing still has room all the way down to the 24s to check in. Cannot get green on the day, just going red to green, red to green. And I'm seeing the volume fall more and more each time. So will it hold this trend? I don't care if it takes off right now. All I want to see is it holds this trend. Getting shorted a little bit there. GRTX pulling back. Let's see. Cecilia Johns. I think that's a bot. I think that's a bot. Dang B says, one life, one chance. My sister has 2 vaccines and she got it, COVID already twice. The second time was even worse. So I'm just thinking for myself what this is all about. Trying to get back up to the 80s and finding more resistance. And I don't see anything else popping up on the scanners as of now. They'll be tradable or trade quality. BRG. Come on and crack down that trend. You know you want to. Okay, new candle open. It tried to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It is holding the trend, but I would like to see a red bar above this trend line. Come and test the trend line and hold. So we got a little bit of a downwards trend here for now. Looking for this one to go back red. 26.50 break. Will we see the $0.50 break? GRTX pulling back finally. There's only $1, pretty much $1 opportunity in there. SOPA breaking down the 7s again, struggling to hold the 7s. PTPI also coming back down, needs to break the 350s to get going down. So yeah, watching this one, BRG. See what it wants to do here. Was looking for that break of the 26.50. What was the IPO I was looking at earlier? I think it was next to NXGL was the IPO that was supposed to open up today. Which it still has not. PTPI coming on down back to the 350s. So about 30 cents of possible profit there. This one holding up again, holding up this trend. I want to see it come down and try to break this 26.25 if possible. Go ahead and get through that 2650. But if it closes here, I may be interested in a move up if it closes here. If it can't break that 2250. Still holding. Can it break it? There it is. There's a little break. Can it fully break the trend here? Get that push on down through the 40s. Going red on the 15-minute candle as well. SOPA trying to bounce back up as well. Just not huge movements out. Bottom of this one was the 693. Going on up here to the 785 into a halt. 137% up with no news. You are right, One Life. You're definitely right. Either way it goes, there's no way to 100% say, oh, you're not going to, contract whatever. SOPA into a halt. Okay, this one did hold here. So 2668. I wonder, can it break over that on BRG? BRG. Let's look at this hourly chart. Can you get up and get going higher? Holding that little level there on very low volume. 2668 would be the point, the break over the previous 15-minute, $27. So let's try that. What's the top of this? 2668. $76. Yeah, 26.76. I'll get in small share size to see if it wants to move up or not. I need to see the break of the 60 though. Small share size to keep me safe. Okay, putting my order out there. Bottom of this is a 26.49. I'll be out. 26.45. Small share size if it gets me in here. $49. Can it get that explosiveness? It's giving it a lot of time here. Let's do 15 shares at 26.76. 26.76. Oops. 15 shares, and then our out will be the trend here, 26.44. Just want to see if it can push. If it can, great. If not, oh well. Getting shorted back down there. 26.45 is my out. So it'd be a very low risk trade either way it goes. Does not look like it wants to bunch up and go though. Let's see if it'll get closer to the 50. Yeah, it's getting shorted down there. Will it hold the 50? Can we see buyers back in at the 50, or is it going to go on down? If it breaks the trend, oh well. We'll just leave it on the table. But if it can push back through here, that's what I'm looking for. Will you finally break the 2650? Again, holding those levels. So 2076. Let's do 20 shares up here. If it wants to come back through, giving a lot of hesitation down there. So if it does want to pop out, hey, let it go. And then out 2668, 2676. Bottom is the 2649. Giving it some time to pop if it wants to. Looking for something below the 50s, and I'll exit that. I'll cancel the trade. $50 still holding there. There we go. Getting ready to put my sell position in if it wants to pop. Okay. 2645 still the stop. Can we see those 60s come back up? Throwing a wick up there. Holding the trend. Top side of this trend was the high of the 70. My entry is at the 76. Can this one go red? Getting ready to put my sell order in if it can hold. Or does it want to get back past the 50? Not holding there. Want to see a break of this trend, and then I stop trying. Needs to break down the 50s. Holding once again. Top 2670. Okay, finally getting down there to the 50. Can it break? The top of this candle is the 70. So I'll move mine to the 71. Or a break. Possible break. 70, 71. Been going flat here for quite a while. Looking for it to either hold the 50 or break the 50. Can we see the 55s back up there? Anything above the 50s? Yep. All right, back on there. Looking for it to blast out. New bottom is the 2650-ish, 2645-ish level. Can it blast? Is the question. $26.45. That's where I need to be getting out. Only 20 shares in if it does want to go. Trying to get back into the 60s. Can't crack over the 60s. Okay. Can we get that crack? See the 60s? Can we see the 61, 62s? Will it start getting back to the 50s? Another failure. Will it crack the bottom trend again? SOPA is continuously going up as well. Okay, I don't like that. Will it break down here? If it breaks that 50, I go look at SOPA. SOPA is up 160 something percent. And this one does not look like it wants to hold. New bottom here would be the 2650. If it wants to go down, so I put 2650 in there, 2649 as an out. If it wants to get up and get going, just giving it some time here. Looking for those 60s to come in heavy. $65 got a little pop there. Getting ready. Got another little pop there. Well, I really thought this thing can get up and going, but again, failing here. Has 3 minutes left on this candle. Thought we would see a rise in volume, but just not seeing it. Looks like it wants to go ahead and crack down that 50. But it was riding that trend for a little bit, or still is riding that trend. 2657. Top of this candle high is a 2665. 66. So I get in. If it wants to break that 66 level, the out will be this 50, 52 level, or 49 level, I guess, again. Let's see if it wants to finally break here. Only 20 shares. very low risk trade. Those 60s at. Continue to hold these levels. Can we get that 60 break? 1 minute left on this candle. Back under the 55s isn't going to be looking too good. Holding the trend once again. See the 60s. Can we break the 60s and break through the 65s? $61. Okay. So at this point, that bottom is the 26.52. Looking for it to try to break this top. I'm already there, waiting. Yeah, it's losing all its volume. All right. So it's going to definitely have to pick back its volume up. I'll go ahead and cancel that order. Don't like the way it's doing any of that. SOPA gapped up, start coming back down again. Not looking too good. PTPI took the dive. Okay, this thing is holding up here though. Let's see, 26.66 was where I had it. Just riding up that trend, 26.66. Can we see that? There we go. All right, so now we'll ride the trend here. Trend is at the 26.50. 26.49. And let's see if it gets me in. Everything else kind of looking bad on the day. This one, it actually has a trend, but wanted to get up and go. Very close. I'll be putting that stop in as soon as it starts going if it wants to go. Do not want to see a reverse heavy. You hate me? You hate me, One Life? Why do you hate me, man? I just want to see if it can go. I'm giving it a chance. If it can go green on the day and kind of blast out of here of the 26.60s, and then I'm literally, I mean, the risk is going to be like 10 cents. Literally. But it's riding up this trend. That's the only reason I'm looking at it. But it did try to go up 4 times or 3 times and didn't get that punch out. Oh, I'm gonna give it a chance here. Get ready to put my little stop in at the 26.49 if it wants to get going up this trend. But not seeing it. Finally ready to get back up to the 65s. Look at the bigger time frames on BRG. Yeah, I see the hour chart. I'm looking at the hour chart as well, which is why I have my stop so tight. The hour chart, the bottom of it is a 24, 26.14. But it does have this trend. So my challenge to it is hold the trend. If it can't, I'll exit the order. SOPA was another one I need to check out. TPI. Remove PTPI. Yep, looking like it's breaking down the trend there. Yep, exit that order. So it's not able to hold the trend there. GRTX under the $5. SOPA. Just opened up a new hour on BRG G. Showed a lot of weakness through here, so I am not going to count that as a trend anymore. I'll wait for a new something to set up. But on SOPA, we had a fall down to the 784, and now it's going to come on down because it has no reason to be up here. You're so upset. Why? I'm looking at the hour chart, the 15-minute, the 5-minute, the daily chart. I see the weakness, man. I see it. I see it, man. It's not holding up that 2650 that I wanted it to hold up. And also it's lost all of its volume. So it's not even competing anymore. This one's up 150% still. But its volume is also falling. $26.45. Can it break down to $26.45? This one kind of has a little bit of a trend. Let's draw this trend here. SOPA popping. Well, I was going to draw a trend, but as soon as I got ready to draw the trend, we see death. BRG. Everything looking real weak right now. BRG going back red. SOPA diving off. Anything else you guys are seeing that's not diving off? PTPI went on down. Everything else, man, nothing wants to compete. Sava continued to dive. BFRI not looking too hot. One Life, what? How are you upset? Are you upset because I didn't take a trade or something? What is it? I mean, I looked at the time frames. I looked at all of them. I just didn't see if it was to break out where I wanted it to, then that would have been great, but it didn't want to. So I just left it alone. I would love for you to explain to me what has you so upset this morning. It can't be me, right? It must be the stock. That's what it is. It's the stock that has you upset. Exactly, SB. Safety first. I love wearing my seatbelt. I wear it religiously. Not in real life though. Only in the trading. Cause think about it. If I did jump the gun on BRG in this little flat area where we saw all these little wicks going down, and I jumped the gun, I'll be down. Let's see, from the 63. So that's 20 cents right now, and then I would still be caught in the rest of this drop. So that's why I'm being patient and waiting for a true trend line to set up on this thing. Oh, that's why you're upset. Take it off the watch list, huh? Okay. That's how you feeling? That's how you feeling about BRG? Sopa. IMUN stock up. Oh my goodness. Is it halted right now? Oh, it's only 10,000 shares traded on it. IMUN. They don't have any news on the day, but they are up 40% for no reason. Wait a minute, let me look at these volume candles. There's only Laura, you did this, didn't you? You bought this stock, didn't you? Only 1,000 shares traded on it. It's you. We got you, Lori. Oh man. Sopa going into another halt. One Life, I'm guessing you're trading Sopa right now. Sopa has a somewhat of a trend. Keeps bouncing down, bouncing up, bouncing down. Very unpredictable. Oh my goodness, One Life. Oh, he hates me so much. Now I'm not gonna lie, BRG does not look good. Okay, it is flatlining, but I was gonna take that trade, and risk 10 cents for it to see if it can break out. I was definitely gonna take that trade. I'm not playing, but you know, It broke the trend down, the little micro trend. It did have a micro trend, may not have been macro, but you know. Let's see, let's see. Anybody else still down here playing ball? EFRI barely moving a cent. All right, what time is this thing supposed to be unhalting? (11:06), 11:06:22. It'll be 11:11:22. Crazy little Monday morning. Saba took a nice dip from the $43 down to the 35. Nice little drop. Okay, Daniel B jumping in here with the slight history lesson. Only problem is you can never know 100% about your opposition or 100% about your own army. Weak links are discovered under the heat. You know, you put a bunch of metal in heat. Those weak links, they'll show you which ones are weak real quick. You can know everything you want to do, but in the heat of battle is where those links really show their worth. Okay. Still waiting on that IPO to possibly pop out today. But yeah, Monday was definitely one of those days that has been super slow this week. We see some hot Mondays, but maybe people are taking an early Christmas. Early Christmas and just saying, hey, we'll trade the first 30 minutes and then we're done. All right, Sopa, go ahead and pop out and show us what you got. What was that time supposed to be? 22. Yeah. Okay, so it's popping out. Is it going to give any kind of movement down? Still pumping up. Looks like it wants to get up to $10. Facing a little bit of resistance up there. Will it break down the halt position of the $9 or will it continue to pump up? Kind of weird volume on this one too. The red, green, the ramps, the awkward ramping of the green and red here. Very awkward. One life you're in DWAC. Watching on 4-hour chart. SOPA coming on down. Coming on down hot and heavy. Okay, anything else? SOPA BRG. What is VRS? Oh, that's trash. Okay, BFRI. How many days is this thing gonna run up? It's my question. Why is BFRI so All right, let's get, well, so it is almost 10:30, so now maybe the real investors will come and start throwing some money around. Maybe. But we are not seeing anything as of yet. All right. Hmm. SOPA has a huge amount of volume, but it's just so unpredictable. So unpredictable. So at this point, the top on SOPA is the 950-ish level. I'm pretty sure we're going to see some more movement down on it. And y'all are talking about DWAC, I think. Let's see where DWAC is. BFRI looking like it's coming back up. BFRI. Getting up there. Came down through this trend, worked its way back up. Very choppy mover. On the daily chart, has a lot of work to do to get back up to the 850s. I don't think it can do it. AERC, what is that? AERC. Super. Let's see how this one holds up. Up 40% on the day. Finally start popping in, start to compete. So we'll see what kind of competition comes through here. What does this company do? AERC. Aero Clean Technologies. Pollution and treatment controls. 5 million shares in the float. Up $2, but I mean, doesn't really have any real news on the day, but it is competing. SOPA trying to get back up again. Thought SOPA was done. Trying to get up a full 200% on the day. Have not seen a drop yet, a huge drop for a bounce play. But That's probably what I'm gonna have to end up waiting on with this one being so sporadic. PFRI getting destroyed up there at the top. 769. AERC continuing to push. AERC jumping up there to $13. This thing is too extended, way too extended. So from $8 all the way up to 13 with no news. Yeah, last news was on the 16th. They have a MA diabolic Jupiter delivery pathogen free air with air clean air purification technology. Or no, they were installing these in MA diabolic Jupiter, whatever that is. Definitely getting a run up here. Very little time to get in. SOPA breaking, or no, coming back under $9. BRG has been flat for quite a bit of time with no trend. I thought SOPA was going to break out to the 950 or back through the 950. Looking like it's slowing down. But there is no obvious trend on a lot of these. A lot of these trends were set up intraday. And so we'll have to see what it does over the next couple of days to really figure out where the trend's wanting to go. If it wants to continue to move. Like this one looks like it wants to go up there and tap that 950. But you got ISIG on watch as well, back close to the 1627. Let's look at that. ISIG. Daily chart though. Let's see, 1627 was the previous bottom. I don't know about that one. Looks like it. Wow, SOPA going up there, touching the top. Will it get some major rejection up here at the 950? Will the shorts be very, very bearish up here? Can it jump back into the 40s? Seeing a lot of red on the tape there. Seeing 24s, 23s. Need to see the 40s on the tape. Not seeing it. Okay, what about this one? AERC finally pulling back as well. Yeah. Hmm. What is the high of this thing? Has a 13. I don't know if we can get up to the 13s. Struggling around this area again. And I'm not trusting this intraday trend here because it can definitely break this down. Took it so long to get a trend going intraday. But this one actually has a little bit of trend. BFRI. Should we start it from here? Yeah. Still got some room down it can go though. So I'm not going to be trusting that one. SOPA looking like it's getting real tired up here. I'll get rid of this trend line because I'm pretty sure it's going to break it down. That little intraday trend line on a Monday morning. About to see some backside moves now. BFRI back up to the top. Can it break this 770 level? Looking real heavy up here. Getting very floppy. Don't see the 65s on the bid. Can this bump up to 65? Losing those 60s. This one pulled all the way back. AERC pulling all the way back. Does it have a trend we can look at? Not really. So you just got to wait for some of these trends to set up. $65 there on the bid on BFRI. 67. There, it may snap back. Not seeing those numbers move up with the charts. There's a push into the 70s. Okay. May have to come back later in the day and see if there's anything to trade. Because right now it's just pretty dry on Monday. Anything else popping over here? 33. Break was what, 30 cents? Looks like it wants to get up to the $8. Almost up 1% on the day. AERC coming on back down. Big top and tail on the 15-minute and the hour chart. All right, well, I'm going to close it up here, and I probably may come back this afternoon to see if anything's wanting to play ball. But as of now, I don't see anything that's interesting me. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Some days you don't take a trade. Some days you do. I almost took a trade, but I don't think it would have worked out. I mean, even with the risk that it would have been like what, a $2 risk on that trade, but just a very low risk trade because I didn't trust the stock and definitely didn't trust the news. But yeah, I'm gonna let them have it and let some trends set up for the continuation throughout the week. I was gonna wait for this IPO, but I don't want to waste too much time staring at the computer. Anyway, appreciate you guys dropping knowledge, dropping comments, dropping your what's on your watch list, what you're looking for in the ranges. You can always check out frameworkfortune.com. If you want to continue any conversation over there with members, we got a lot of things going on. I'm building on the website, constantly working on the back end, working to make it better. Of course, Ben is also shooting me ideas and doing things like that. But yeah, today was one of those days, man. Appreciate all you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're not subscribed or if you're not following, you can consider following. We'll be looking for a little bit better news, maybe tomorrow or something. And I'll be back tomorrow morning. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.